Hi guys, Aisha again. So today I'm going to show you how to turn into this demon. And this was a super random video. Like spur of the moment after I got off from work. Had a bad day and I felt like I wanted to be a demon. So I wiped off my makeup from the day. I just used some regular makeup wipes. And I saw this new technique on another video of how to block out your eyebrows without doing the glue and makeup and everything. So I decided I would try that. That was a bad idea. It didn't work that well for me because I have thick eyebrows. And it actually ripped out a portion of my eyebrows. Yeah, you can see it ripped out a portion of my eyebrows. And I'm glad I didn't put the latex directly on top of my eyebrows, because it probably would have ripped the entire eyebrow off. So I will not be doing that ever again. I think that's more for people who have little to no eyebrows to begin with. I don't know. It didn't work for me. But anyway, to start off with, I just laid down cotton balls directly on top of the Vaseline portion of my eyebrow, and then put latex on top of that, and I built this up in a few layers. I did this between 3 and 5 times to get the thickness I wanted, because I wanted to create like a really thick brow. So that's what I did. I'm basically like creating a prosthetic on my face. And since this was like super spur of the moment and I didn't have time to like make a prosthetic or anything, and I just wanted to get home and do this, that's what I decided to do. I don't know, I just sat down and decided and thought for a minute, like, hey, this is what I want to do today, so that's what I started to do. And I really wasn't sure I was going to upload this video, but in the end I decided to. I did this like a month ago or so, and I posted on my Instagram. I have a lot of pictures of stuff I've done on my Instagram that I just either haven't made videos for or just haven't posted the videos for. Because I have a bunch of videos on my computer of the stuff that I've already done. I just haven't posted it because most of it is just like practice, and I want to see what I can do better. So, but yeah, I built up about 3 to 5 layers of that. Pretty much just did the same thing on the other side. And I tried to do thinnish layers. My cotton balls were pretty thick. I could have done thinner layers to start with, but I had a general idea of what I wanted to do, so I just went for it. And I am using this Miron latex. Remember when I first got it had like a super strong smell, but I think I've gotten used to it over the past few months, because it really doesn't bother me as much. I mean, it still has a smell, but it doesn't bother me as much. Usually I couldn't put it near my eyes, but right now it's fine. And I'm just using a sculpting tool just to add the latex and build it up. And I'm shaping it with my fingers to the shape that I want them in. And kind of like trying to smooth down the edges and everything. And I'm just adding pieces of cotton balls into parts that I want to build up. And I'm doing the same thing on my cheekbones. Because I figured demons would have like super sharp features. So, I don't know, that's what I decided to do. Like I said, I had a really bad day at work and I just wanted to do this. So, that's what I came home and did. It's one of those days where you just felt like you wanted to rip everyone apart. So, and I did about 3 to 5 layers on my cheekbones as well, just to build those up too. And I put the latex directly on my skin for my cheekbones, because I wasn't really worried about it ripping out hair or anything on my cheekbones. And I pretty much film every look I do. I just I choose not to upload them. And I'm doing the same thing on my chin. I almost thought about just doing like a goatee sort of thing, but nah. I decided to do like a chin somewhat prosthetic as well. Because again, I wanted like those sharp features. I should have done that like a cleft chin. That would have been cool. I don't know. And with the hair at the end too. I forgot about it by the end of by the time I was done. I forgot about my idea. So I'm doing the same thing. I'm just building it up and smoothing it down with my fingers. I use my fingers a lot for stuff like this. I found it's easier for me to just use my fingers than to use tools. And as you can see, the latex around my eyebrows and cheekbones have pretty much dried because they're that darker pinkish color. And it dried a lot quicker than I thought it would. So that was good. Because I figured like most of it would be me waiting for it to dry before I could paint it or anything. Or add makeup. I felt like this was like a healthy sort of outlet for my anger that day. Instead of writing or anything like that, I decided I wanted to turn myself into a demon because I was that mad about work. And I used the NYX Total Control drops. One was darker than my skin tone, one was a little bit lighter. Because with this latex, it's obviously lighter than my skin. And with the NYX Total Control drops, I can control like how deep I want the shade of the makeup to be. And when I use this stuff, I obviously know that I'm gonna need makeup that's darker than my natural skin tone. And I first went in with the makeup sponge, but for the crevices I needed a stippling brush, so that's what I went in with and used to get into all the little crevices and everything of the latex and cotton. And it's gave me like a really good idea for some other looks I wanted to do using the same technique, so I am glad I did it. And next I'm just going to set my face using some translucent powder. And then I'm going to use the Kat Von D Shade and Light contour palette to create some really harsh shading and contouring. So I went in with my cheekbones with the darkest shade in the palette, and also around my jawline, and around my forehead as well, my temples. I went heavy with that stuff. And then I went in around my eyes with the same dark shade as well. I was just feeling super dark that day. And I kind of wanted to completely change the entire look of my face. That was my goal, was like to completely change the entire look and shape of my face. Like I wanted to look completely different. And then I also went around the I guess you would call them prosthetics I did on my face as well, to create that shadow effect around all of that. And then I went in with my color wheel, my bruised color wheel, and I started to add some red drips from my eyes, red and black. So I wanted the skin around there to look kind of irritated. So that's how I felt. I felt irritated. I'm going with the black. And then I started to blend that out with a makeup sponge. Alright, next I went in to apply these horns I got, and I put down a small layer of latex and cotton balls so that they would have something to stick to. And this is where I got frustrated with myself after watching the video, because after watching the video, that's when I realized the horns were crooked. Because when I first put them on in this part, they were fine, but then one fell off, and then I repositioned it, and then I put it on crooked. So that kind of annoyed me, watching this whole video and stuff and taking pictures. Like, oh man. And I wasn't gonna upload it because of that, because that bothered me so much, but whatever. It's metaphorical, I guess. And then I went in with some makeup around the horns. And also some of the brownish red, the brownish red color from the bruise wheel for that irritated look. And then I went in with my black eyeshadow. I really packed that on there because I felt like it wasn't dark enough, so I just kept going back in and packing it on there. Also put some under the eyes because I wanted a really tired, worn out, angry sort of demon look. Yeah, I really wanted to rip some people apart that day, so. Then we did a photo shoot, and I wanted to add some black lipstick, and this is NYX liquid lipstick in Alien. I felt like it was appropriate, and I really wanted to use that lipstick. Then I added some black eyeliner to darken it up a bit. And that is it. I added some things I got from the Spirit of Halloween store. And that is everything. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks. Bye.